All right, we're back to trucking in Europe, and you know you're getting old if it's like 1 in the afternoon and you took a nap on the couch. You know,
right?
Like I am so tired. I don't know why. Looks like we're going from Berlin to Nuremberg.
Yes, we are continuing our journey south.
Nice. We started on our Europe. This is our first time to ever play Europe, really. And we started around Latvia. We went to, I think, as far as Norway.
Yes.
And then we went back around to Finland again. And then we went back through Latvia. We drove through Poland, drove through that little chunk of Russia in Kaliningrad. And we ended up in Berlin. Mm-hmm. And we just bought the new expansion map of the area down here, the Balkan states. So that's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
And we did turn traffic back on. Just a little less.
Yeah, well, hopefully it works. We just went in there and edited the config file. We will not be listening to the radio today because we did it the other day and got in trouble. We had like 18 content flags. We were banned in America because of...
we learned our lesson. Mm-hmm.
Mumford & Sons.
Mumford & Sons.
Mumford & Sons. A band I don't even like.
You do too.
No more radio for us. YouTube hates music.
Right.
There's a car. So it is working.
It is working. All right. I will wait for you at the curb. And it's always nighttime.
It always is.
As is tradition, it seems. Oh, I'm stuck. Crap.
Oh, too sharp of a turn.
Uh-oh.
You may make it. Maybe not. I'll back up for you.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
Welcome to Europe there, honey.
Oh, man. Okay.
Where the roads are narrow. Oh, jeez.
Come on. You can make it. You can make it.
I wasn't very smooth, but it worked.
I'm just glad I didn't fall over.
I'm going to follow the traffic laws, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to have to, because if we run red lights, we're going to get hit.
We'll have to play legit for a minute. We're playing American Trucker with traffic off and just running through every red light. Mm-hmm. And it's the fastest we've ever drove that many miles before.
Oh, yeah. You can do 400 miles in like 30 minutes.
back on the road. Your truck's struggling a little bit. I'll slow it down.
Yeah, this one isn't as fully upgraded as my American truck.
We'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
This thing can catch you.
Right? Germany is so big, there wasn't any other options for me to choose a country south of Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. We can get out of here eventually. I'm planning on playing quite a bit today.
Cool.
If you want to.
Oh. My lights are blinking on and off. We forgot to turn off the automatic lighting. We turned it off in American Trucker because it was driving us nuts with them turning their lights off and on. I'll have to pull over and fix that.
I don't mind mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, mine's on. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. I'll do it later.
Talking about the high beams?
Yeah. How it automatically goes off and on?
Yeah. It's more realistic. I think our traffic change worked.
I think it did.
We made it like, what, 0.3?
Yeah. So 30% of what it normally is.
0.5 felt a little bit too much still.
Yeah.
I don't like traffic jams.
Mm-mm.
And one time I tried like 2 or 3 and it was like stupid.
Oh gosh, I bet.
There were some parts you literally just couldn't drive because the traffic just never stopped.
Are you good on gas?
Almost a full tank. What
Me
about
too.
you?
Full tank.
Whoa, you just cut that guy off right there.
Well, the truck in front of me decided to slow down dramatically out of nowhere. Ooh, driver Boris has leveled up. Good
Nice.
job, Boris.
Good job, Boris.
Like in GoldenEye.
Yeah, I am invincible.
I am invincible.
And then he blows up.
Right.
I like GoldenEye.
Me too.
The game's really fun. We should play the game someday.
I watched you play and it looked really hard.
It is kind of hard. Especially with one of your friends chooses odd job and you keep shooting over his head. He's so short. We'd have sleepovers and we'd play 4-player and we'd turn on game modes like karate chop only.
Oh my gosh, that's
just
an option.
chopping people. Yeah, it's so funny. Back before we had online gaming that we have now, we just had GoldenEye multiplayer. That's all we had. Or Perfect Dark.
Splinter Cell.
This is long before Splinter Cell.
Oh, I thought it was pretty old.
But GoldenEye was 90s, man.
Yeah, that is true.
We played Splinter Cell multiplayer in high school, so 2003.
Okay. Okay.
Ish. Our switch that we used to connect the computers wasn't like automatic, so we had to like statically assign IP addresses and stuff. And it took us hours to finally get it going. And then we're like, yeah, we're too tired to play now. Let's just go to bed.
But you enjoyed the setup, huh?
Yeah, it was fun.
And it made all of you really good at computers.
Almost all of us have IT jobs now. Out of the 4. I haven't talked to Ryan in a while. I wonder how he's doing.
Hopefully good.
Now that we have traffic, I'm trying to pay attention. Make sure I don't ram anybody.
Yeah.
It makes the game a little bit too easy when there's no traffic. We are doomed to drive only at nighttime today.
I know. Nearly every time we've driven today, it's been at night.
You know, if I had a steering wheel for you, I think you have an easier time cruising down the highway. I know she kind of struggled driving straight.
I do not.
Just a tad.
I keep it between the lines.
But it'd be easier to cruise, don't you think, having a steering wheel?
I would just miss the triggers for acceleration and brakes. That doesn't seem right to have it on a keyboard.
Yeah, you can use pedals, but the pedals, I don't know, it's just...
See, and I got tired of pedals, so
I have a weird mix match of steering wheel / keyboard. Works fine for me. I can just let my legs do what they want and relax, cross them.
Right?
Because most of the time in this game, you're cruising down the highway in cruise control. Are we on the Autobahn?
Oh, I don't know.
When I was on the Autobahn, when I visited Germany, there was like these BMWs and Porsches that would just cruise down the left lane, just hauling ass.
Oh man, I bet. When there's no speed limit, people just doing what they want.
There are speed limits in a lot of the sections, though. It's not like the Wild West like you imagine it to be.
Oh, that's good.
I remember when I visited Germany, this is a long time ago, but I saw a lot of signs for like 90 kilometers in certain sections. You just hit that car.
Oh, I didn't mean to. The car in front of me slowed down a lot, so. $90 kilometers. Wouldn't that be like 100 miles an hour, though?
90 is not fast at all. That's like 70, 75. In certain sections. No idea what it's like now.
I haven't been on this road at all. It's nice.
Your lights are going crazy up there.
I know. After this job, I'm definitely turning off automatic lights. When you go back and forth between the two games, sometimes I'll fix a setting in one and forget to do it in the other.
Yeah, I wish the games were tied together.
Me too.
No country roads in this trip, just one long autobahn.
Just the freeway.
I think your driver's tired. You're swerving.
I am not. Sitting back there in your judging post. Bet our next trip will be in the daytime.
Yeah, it's almost 4. Yeah, I had to hop in the left lane there. People were
I did too.
being idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Kept changing lanes on me.
Yeah, and one car like almost came to a complete stop in the middle of the freeway. Like, what are you doing? Oh, it's starting to get lighter.
Nice. Why's everybody going so slow? Is the
I
speed
don't
limit
know, man.
low here?
That truck almost swerved into me. I don't know what he was doing.
That's not good. I kind of enjoyed listening to the radio and making fun of the songs together.
I was
but
just thinking that I really enjoyed listening to the radio together. It was really funny. Like,
you can blame Mumford and Sons.
we were having so much fun though. Like, what is this crap? Just like, you never know what's gonna come next. We could just deal with the content warnings, and if we have one song that it doesn't let us,
Nah, it's not worth it.
Block it out.
I have to re-upload and delete, and it's just too much of a hassle. That's just YouTube nowadays. Everyone's so dang sensitive.
Right?
It's not right?
Oh, crap. It was supposed to be right. Dang it.
That was a confusing turnoff.
It was really confusing.
Because there's another road too. That's the wrong road.
Crap. It's going to take me a few minutes.
No worries.
That added 30 miles.
Oh. You may want to just illegally drive on the highway for a second.
I can't. There's like rails and stuff where you can't just like cross over. Or else I would just illegally drive on the wrong side of the highway.
It's definitely not a turnoff you want to miss.
But it was confusing.
Hey, the sunrise is pretty.
It is pretty. You definitely don't want to miss your turn in Germany.
Sometimes I can't see the traffic light when I have to leave the third person view to see the light. I can't see it in the cabin. Yeah, this is just about right for traffic, I think.
I think so too.
Not too busy. Are you having to drive to the next town to do a U-turn and come back?
I had to do a massive U-turn, yes. And it took me back to that turn that I missed, and this time I went right.
Oh, good. You're not that far away then.
Yeah, I'm 9 miles from the delivery spot. Did
must
you get
have
an
hauled
easy
butt.
one?
Haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to hurry. Nuremberg discovered. Yay! Never been here.
Oh, so it's this game I still needed to max out. I need 2 more skills. I just put 1 in there. I need 1 more skill, then I'm maxed out.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. I'm pretty sure in American I am maxed out, which is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
garages everywhere. All of UK. Guess I can build one in Denmark. Why not? Oops. I like this guy's picture. Corey. Looks really happy. I give my fleet a cheaper version of my truck.
Well, yeah.
Same color scheme though. It's 130. It's not that bad.
Yay, I did it.
You made it?
Yes. I parked the same spot as you.
Nice. I now have 317 drivers.
Awesome.
That's more than American. How much did American I say I had like 200 something?
I don't remember.
290? It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Do you want to take a quick break and then
Yes.
let's walk around for a second?
Yeah. All right.
Did you pick something
Yes, I did.
before I go on the couch and fall asleep again?
Yes. And we are headed to Switzerland, which I have never been to yet.
Is that going the wrong direction?
No, we're headed south to Italy.
You don't want to do Eastern Europe yet?
Well, we'll get there.
There's a route down there in South Italy that takes you to Albania. We can probably do that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or Sardinia. Yeah, I might be a dumb American, but I know my geography. I played EU4.
We played EU4
okay?
a lot.
So I know my Europe.
That's right.
Ooh, it looks nice and pretty here in the daytime. It's nice when you can see.
Sure is. Oh, the roundabouts.
We actually haven't seen one today yet.
Oh, I just went through one.
Is that our first?
That was our first one of the day.
We were on the highway the whole time.
Yeah. I forgot what we're hauling.
You know, I didn't even look. This town's pretty.
It is pretty.
Love the design of their buildings.
Yeah.
I went to a town, I forgot which town it was in Germany, that they rebuilt it to be traditional looking. Because, you know, in World War II,
A lot got destroyed.
Got bombed to hell. I mean, I went to Berlin, and one of the churches was like half bombed.
Aww.
And they just kept it like that.
That's sad.
It's really sad. Very beautiful cathedral. You just walk in there and you just feel like some like energy of that place. It's just wow.
That's what you're supposed to feel in church.
It was amazing being in that church. People I've never been there before. I've seen like, you're full of it. Like, no, if you haven't been to a real like old school European church, you haven't lived. Because the churches in America, like, you know, just a building. But in Europe, it's like magical. It's divine, dude. It's like you just feel it in the air. Like, this place is majestic.
Right?
I really, really want to go back to Europe.
Oh, I can't wait to take the kids someday.
I want to go to England.
I've never been out of the country.
Never been to England. I always wanted to go there. I want to do the full tour, man. I want to go to like Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Even Cornwall.
Even Cornwall.
Even Cornwall.
We were playing a game of EU4 one time. And
CK3.
Oh, it was CK3.
You're 2 or 3. One of the two.
Might have been CK2. And you had all of these blonde cousins in Cornwall that kept marrying each other. They were the blonde, inbred Cornwallians.
And they were doing it to themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't controlling them anymore. They were like extended family.
Doing their own thing.
That I granted them a title in Cornwall. And so those dang Cornwallians. Incest. So like, I originally started as a blonde character, and I kept on marrying, and I ended up having like dark hair. But not them. They stayed pure.
That's right.
Like the Targaryens or something. You can go, truck. Or not. It's cool. I guess I'll just go then. He doesn't trust me.
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't see the stoplight in a regular number 1 view. Had to switch to 2.
I guess I need to start like stopping further back.
I guess so. It seems like we're a lot closer to the stoplights in Europe.
I noticed that too. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I bumped you a little bit. It was a love tap.
Love tap. I didn't get any damage, so it's fine.
We're good. Back in high school, when we all had shitty cars, me and my friend would like bump each other at lunch break during high school. Just to be dicks. And his car was like a Mercury made out of metal. My car was like an 80s car. It was not a fair matchup. See, driving like beater cars are fun. You can do that kind of stuff. You can bump each other. It's like bumper cars. Who cares?
You wouldn't want to do that with our cars now. No.
Now you probably deploy your airbags.
Right?
It was just one friend that did that. It was Zach Butnick. He was funny. I miss Zach. He was a cool guy. I remember on PS2 he had Final Fantasy 11, and I'd go over there and he'd be playing it, and he'd be in the dunes, and he'd be like, I don't know what the hell to do down here, man.
Oh, I miss 11. I was hoping to play today.
We can start playing again tomorrow if you want.
Okay.
Or tonight if you talk me into it.
Okay.
Well,
I'll try
easy.
my best.
I'll crack up on a few beers.
There you go.
I had plenty because your brother came over, and I have a lot left, and they're not going to drink themselves.
I think you have like 6 left. Yeah.
Maybe more. Yay, the highway's clear.
Going to a new country I've never been to.
Might see some mountains.
Ooh, cool bridge.
That's cool. Did they install the little glass window so people would stop jumping off or something, or fishing? See that?
I saw that. So they'd stop jumping off. I hope that wasn't the reason why. Whoops.
You good on gas?
Yeah, I totally wrecked into that car, but I'm good on gas.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it was a polizia. I'm sorry.
Sorry, please. Oh, jeez, you did it again. You just wanted to do him in, huh?
That time he hit me.
Man, they're gonna pull you over. Ignore us, we're from England. We're used to driving on the left side of the road, okay? We can't help it.
No, my home base is in France. I have no excuse.
Ugh, you're French? That explains a lot of things.
I'm gonna have to get my truck repaired. Struggling to accelerate here.
I noticed. It's okay.
Must be going uphill.
We'll work on it. We'll get you a nicer engine. Pretty here.
It is pretty.
I wonder if they redid most of Germany. I remember like some areas were redone. I just forgot where.
I'm gonna make homemade cheeseburgers tonight.
Oh, that sounds good.
With fresh veggies. I'm already getting hungry. It's been a long time since our burrito break this morning.
We like to buy a burrito at a local place in town on Sundays.
Or Saturdays. It depends.
It depends.
Once a week, we go get our burritos. Our daughter's gonna go see Beetlejuice tonight at the movie theater.
Which one?
The new one.
No, which daughter?
Oh, Sam and Zoe.
Okay, cool.
We watched the first one last week, I think, and I hadn't seen it in years, but I loved how cute the couple was. They were just so cute together.
Oh, the recently diseased.
No, deceased.
Oh, recently deceased.
She always just like corrected him when he said something wrong.
And she hears like the moaning next door. It's like, oh, I'm a child, for God's sakes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's a funny movie, dude. I grew up on it. We need to watch Pee-wee Herman's Big Adventure again.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
Same with Burton's first movie.
Yeah.
It goes in
and
weird
Edward
places.
Scissorhands. We need to see that one again too.
Yeah.
We hadn't seen that in years.
You can't beat classic Burton.
Yeah.
And Batman.
Great director. No. And Big Fish.
Yeah, he started kind of losing his touch after 2000. Planet of the Apes was like the beginning of the end for him.
Oh, I forgot he did Planet of the Apes.
It's bad.
With the Mark Wahlberg one?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even get through it. I tried to watch it not long ago, and it's boring.
No, I don't think I ever finished it. Fell asleep. The new Planet of the Apes movies are surprisingly good. Like, you wouldn't think they would be that good for a Planet of the Apes series.
No, they are good.
But they are good.
Totally agree with you. If you've never seen it before, like my dad was like, that's gotta be cheesy, right? I mean, no, dude, it's really good.
Like, they're really good, yeah. Trust us.
Whoa, dang it.
Car in front of me slammed on its brakes.
That,
Is your truck okay?
yeah.
I just saw like a wreck in my rearview mirror.
Almost had another accident again. It's like almost like an invisible wall or something sometimes.
Huh.
I hit the brakes too fast or something. I need to stop following you so closely. I was getting wrecked when I follow you.
Yeah, I almost wrecked into the car in front of me. It just slammed on its brakes for no reason. There wasn't any wrecks or construction or anything.
I got lucky I didn't flip it that time.
Yes, thank goodness.
It was almost the exact same thing that happened the other day when I had to slam the brakes. And then the truck just goes nuts.
Yeah.
Good on gas?
Yes. Through a tunnel. I love tunnels.
I thought you were gonna make tacos tonight.
That was for tomorrow, but I could switch them if you wanted.
That's fine. I made tacos myself last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And you were gone.
And the kids all approved. They all said you did a great job.
They could be saying that though.
No, they're really honest when it comes to food. They'll tell you if they don't like something.
But your friend's husband had a different situation.
Yeah. We were at training and we were at a restaurant, and my friend, her husband texted her and said, I tried to cook the Totino's pizza, but it burned. It's all black. And she's like, it's okay. I bought you extras. Just try it again. And the second one burned too. And so he's like, can you just order me a Domino's pizza? So she got on her Domino's app and ordered him a pizza while she was 3 hours away.
Him a pizza when she was not at home.
3 hours away.
That's just sad.
And then the next day, it was really funny because we were eating out again, and he texted her and he was like, I burned the meatloaf. And she goes, what meatloaf? I didn't leave you any meatloaf. And he goes, oh, I just looked at the box. It was supposed to be lasagna. I couldn't even tell it was so burned.
Oh my God. It's a miracle the guy's even alive.
Yeah. What's funny is that, like, he's in cybersecurity, so he's really smart and can, like, fix plumbing issues and stuff. Just cannot cook at all.
Apparently. I thought I was bad.
Everyone has things they just can't do. For me, it's yard work. No. I don't want to do anything outside involving work. No. I don't like being hot and sweaty and I have allergies and I can't breathe, and it's just no.
Yeah. working on the yard can be pretty fun. Not if it's like really hot, then it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Then it's just miserable. I need to mow our yard probably one more time before the year's over.
And then you'll be good. Did you hear about the Rangers game last night?
No, what happened?
We were down 7-1, and we came back and won 9-8.
That's embarrassing.
It was our biggest comeback of the year.
That's really embarrassing.
I wonder how many people, like, when it was 7-1, just like turned off the TV and went to bed, because it was a game that didn't start until 8:45 at night, because we were playing Los Angeles. And so I bet a lot of people were like, yeah, we're losing, and went to bed. And then we came back and won, biggest comeback of the year.
Did Mom watch it all?
I haven't talked to her today. I was going to ask her while I was cooking dinner if she watched the whole thing. She probably did. She's like a hardcore fan.
There's like, what, 2 games left in the season? Maybe 1?
Today's the last day.
That's sad.
And it is on right now. So we could watch tonight and skip all the commercials.
Good.
It's a 2 o'clock game. Last game of the year.
It was a lot more exciting last year when we were fighting for the pennant.
Oh gosh, I
fighting
know.
for playoffs.
When we got to play in October. I really like playing baseball in October. It means you did good.
Rangers didn't do very good this year.
Well, at least we're not the White Sox.
The worst team in baseball history. Ever. And baseball's old.
And baseball is old, yes.
It's very, very sad.
It is sad. Sharp braking. Truck in front of us. Ugh.
Well, I'm still trying to gain on you from my earlier accident.
Looks like we are checking into Switzerland. I'm just following this red line because I'm sure there's specific lanes that will be an invisible wall.
Where the hell do we go? This is weird.
It is weird. Yeah, I had to follow the line. Checking your documents.
The Swiss paranoid.
Crap, I hit a wall. There we go. Little too sharp of a turn there.
Let me in, let me in. Last time we went through one of these, I hit a damn invisible wall.
I know. You really have to follow that line because there's a specific lane that they want us in. We're in Switzerland. It's my first time. Yay.
Yay! Have I been here? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
Are you painting the road yellow?
Can't tell. It's all red. It's yellow on the left side.
Oh, look at that bridge. Oh, this is cool. And another tunnel. I like Switzerland.
That's cool.
This is really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Like a forest. wonder why the country abbreviation for Switzerland was CH.
Maybe it's how you spell it in their language.
Might be. Because I know Germany is D because it's Deutschland in their language.
Yeah. I might have passed through here once. That's it. Most of the roads are gray.
Cool. Zurich discovered. Yay!
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are we delivering to Zurich?
Yes. Sharp left turn.
Ooh, pretty buildings.
Really cool.
I bet Switzerland's a really nice place to live.
I bet it is.
I like those signs that had like the name of their city but crossed out, knowing that you're leaving the town.
Oh, is that why it's crossed out?
Yeah, like you're now leaving Zurich.
Okay. I've been wondering why all over Europe they have a town name with it crossed out.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
No. That's cool.
Right lane.
Good thinking.
I got you.
I couldn't tell.
And it's a good thing that the person in the back has a faster truck, so I can gain on you.
Yes.
In America, it's quite the opposite.
Oh, yeah. My
You should-
Peterbilt's
You
fast.
should downgrade your engine a little bit
No.
for me.
You should upgrade. Our delivery spot is right by a gas station, so that's nice. We can fuel up for our next trip.
Nice. Perfect. Maybe repair my truck since I had a slight wreck.
Same. I hit a police car and then he hit me back. And then I hit a wall divider at the check-in. It happens.
It happens. Don't hit me. I'm sorry. I'm running a red light. I'm sorry.
We're not from here.
That's my wife. Yes, I'm from England. I'm on the wrong side of the road. can start cooking supper now if you want to, because we haven't ate since like 9.
Yes, I was thinking that. I'm hungry.
Ooh, came out at a bad angle. I may have to reverse. Maybe.
Oh yeah, first try. Ooh, I leveled up. I'm 13.
Good job. Where are you in America?
27 or 28.
Nice. So you got some catching up to do in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
We can start driving to Europe more if you want to, so you can get caught up. So is that it for Europe today?
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll definitely play more in the near future.
Mm-hmm.